Hi, grandkids. I really don't have anything to talk about today. I just wanted to talk to you. Um, I just got back from walking around to the store, and the clouds are getting so dark and black. And I was so hoping that it wouldn't rain on me before I got home. And just as I rounded the corner down at the end of the sidewalk, there was 2 drops of rain. So I made it just in time. And it still hasn't started yet, but it's going to. I hope it don't storm. I don't want to have to turn the computer off. Um, I had a shirt on that I don't know if I showed this to you before or not. Um, I'm pretty sure that it was given to me by Bethesda when I was there, and they gave me another shirt. If it did, I've probably shown it to you when I showed you my other gifts from them. But just in case I didn't, let me lay this book over on the table. Let me see if I can show it to you. There. I think that's pretty cute, don't you? And questionable tactics. I have questionable tactics when I play games, don't I? Don't I? Meaning, most of the time I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I have nothing interesting to talk about today. I started to sit outside and do a little mini outside video with my phone. And just as I started to, my friend came to pick me up to go to the store. So I didn't get to. Every time I start to do something, somebody either rings my phone or comes. So I'm surprised I get anything done. Anyway, I think I will just read you a story since you seem to like them. And this one is kind of dark. It's out of my book that I love. And it's kind of a dark story. So I hope you'll like it, or I hope it'll be fit for my channel. Might get a strike against it or something. I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately. It's getting crazy. Anyway, this one is titled Confessions of a Khajiit. And this Khajiit is nowhere like my Khajiits in my games, believe me. My execution is tomorrow. The turnkey asks what I'd like for my last meal. Bring me a paper, I say, a quill, and a candle. Perhaps the Jarl would like a confession, so I'd rather pass my time that way. And thus he wrote. When my father's harem turned down, our family fortune was lost. I started off wrong already. When my father's harem burned down, yeah, that's what it says, and our family fortune was lost to the ashes, my brother and I sat begging in the gutters of elsewhere. I will never forget the first time that we stole a traveler's purse. It was almost by accident. Just a slip of the cloth, and the pouch fell into our hands. Like it wasn't his fault, it just fell into his hands. We ate like kings that night. We slept in a warm bed for the first time in months. Soon after my brother and I took up the knife, the gang we joined treated us as the dirty orphans that we were. We robbed, we scammed, we cut and ran, and years of debauchery and hard living took their toll. I lost half my left ear in a knife fight with a blind, drunken Argonian. I wanted to give up, but my brother, he dreamed bigger and better things. My brother wanted to make it to Cyrodiil and become a legitimate merchant. We had a plan. One final heist of a northbound caravan said to be filled with jewels. Something went wrong. My brother could not stop the horses on time, and I stood helplessly by and watched the wagon with him in it plummet over a cliff. But as I picked through the wreckage, my devastation turned to excitement. There were no jewels, but there were plenty of luxurious wolf pelts, porker tusks, and mammoth hides. More than enough to buy my way to Cyrodiil. I'd follow in the footsteps of so many of my kind, a traveling merchant, someone with a respectable profession. But he definitely wasn't like my catamite. I had all the furs bundled in my packs when I saw my brother's broken body. His ears were still warm, and I shut his eyes for the last time. This was his dream, and he would want me to go on. But what I wanted, well, the caravan guards were coming. I had to go, but I couldn't just leave his body to rot. And this is where his brain turns dark. My brother gave me my first skin. It was to be a memento, but in the darkness of the fence's cabin, the coin hit my hand heavy. Then she looked at my brother's pelt and offered 3 times the amount of any other fur. Disgust caught in my throat, but did not live very long. I realized the cost of such a forbidden luxury, the value, the demand, the respect. This is what I wanted, the respect. It became easier over time. A dark alley, a gag in one hand, and a quick slice across the throat. Gently hold the body as it bleeds. I became faster, my cuts precise and fluid. I peeled the skin with one motion and kept the merchandise pristine in one piece. I can't imagine how that would be possible, to be able to skin any kind of a body in one piece. Anyway, he goes on. I became rich, far richer than anyone in my family had ever been. Yet I was careful. My stronghold was well hidden and practically impenetrable. I hired the man that used to employ me. We moved frequently on less traveled roads when we hunted in the wild. We stalked the back alleys. We used to sleep. We stalked the back alleys we used to sleep in when we hunted in the city. I grew so rich that I no longer needed to dirty my own hands. Patchwork-colored furs fetched the best price among the bosmen. Argonians preferred the pelts completely skinned and tanned. Orcs prized the thick, waterproof leather of the Argonians. Humans most often bought tails and ears. I had to employ an alchemist and a master craftsman for a couple of odd requests, but I didn't ask questions when the gold piled up. And now I'm a prisoner. Maybe I became careless. Maybe I let too many secrets slip between the sheets. The raid of my fortress was a massacre. They took me alive, barely. That was their mistake. My enemies should have killed me when they had the chance. I have one lockpick. And the northern wall of my cell is weak. from disrepair. My head shall not roll tomorrow. I am not finished with the trade. There will always be buyers. Someday I will sell even my own skin for a king's ransom, as my name is legend, and yours shall rot in the gutters with your bones. Signed, the Fur Trader. Isn't that gruesome? I hope that makes it onto YouTube, okay? And I have other stories in that book to read someday. I'm just picking out the short ones. There's some in there that's pretty long, but they're too long to read on camera. So, that will be all for today. I just wanted to have something to put up today because I'm not putting up a game video. And the game videos are going to be kind of scarce between now and the time that I get back from PAX West. But I'm going to be making some videos with my phone. I never did get me a camcorder. The guy at Best Buy was an idiot, sorry. And maybe I'll go look for something while I'm out there with my son out there, because I'm going to be visiting them first. And we might go shopping. He likes to go to Best Buy too. So I will be putting videos from there up and saving pictures so that when I come back I might make a slideshow. And I'll do my best with the game recordings, okay? So I will see you all later. I'll talk to you all later and enjoy whatever I do have up. And we will talk again. Bye-bye, kids.